What's going on, Capricorn? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a timeless love reading for you, where we're going to take a look at the connection between you and your past person, but also between you and your new/current person. So if you're not interested in the past person, Capricorn, just go to the description box directly underneath the title of this video, and you can just skip right to the new/current person. But remember as well, those who do not learn from history are bound to repeat it, okay? But listen, you are very welcome here, Capricorn, in this space with me as always, and I really do appreciate you taking the time to check this reading out. I better watch what I say. Because if a lot of you realize that the last Capricorn reading had about half as many views as usual because YouTube set, let me know what you think. Was that reading inappropriate? I guess it was inappropriate for people under 18, I guess. Yeah, I could see that, but it's also like I was literally saying make love instead of having in the Matrix they identify agents by their car, so I switch up whips to stay off the radar. Okay, I'm sorry. And so I'm sorry, Capricorn. I'm just trying to make sense of that. The last reading got demonetized and everything. And as a Capricorn moon myself, I don't get angry unless it's money. And so with that being said, Capricorn, if this reading does resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I'd also really appreciate that, for real though. And so let's go ahead and get into your reading. First thing we're going to do is start this reading off with the connection between you and your past person. So the first thing we're going to do, Capricorn, is look at how your past person views you. What is their current view of you? What's their opinion of you as a person at this time? And remember, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see it is when you were meant to. Let's go ahead and see. You have the Empress, the Eight of Wands, and also the Six of Pentacles here. This past person could feel like you really elevated your status or your wealth very fast here. The Empress is the pinnacle of abundance. It's also a combination of the Four Queens. I feel like this person really feels like you got your stuff together very quickly, and it could have shocked them, this past person, how quickly you balanced something out in your life. For a lot of you, it's going to have to do with the earthly realm of money, looking beautiful. First of all, this person views you as gorgeous, and for me personally, this is something you got to know about me. I have a Capricorn moon, so my ideal vision of a woman is a Capricorn woman. The elegance, the earthiness. I am happy that I don't have to see you. I'm just talking to a camera. That's a good thing, or else I might be like, ugh. No, I'm joking. I am Capricorn, so I accept myself. I accept you. But this person, Capricorn, this past person views you as a bombshell. But then there's something about the speed at which you balanced out your life, and the speed at which you balanced out your life for some of you is going to be the speed at which you disconnected from them because of an imbalance. So this person views you as someone who's not afraid to make quick decisions. This person views you as a hustler, a go-getter, and for a lot of you, they're very impressed by your own rising station, even if it's something like you were promoted at your job. It doesn't have to be, oh my god, we're all Kimmy K, Kanye West here. No. They view you as someone who is elevated, rising station, solid, but there's something about the speed at which that you improved is a little bit shocking to them. Or they're just deep down, they're like, yeah, that's what Capricorn deserves. All right, so now let's go to the actions this person plans on taking towards you. Wow, you have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Hermit, and also the the Ace of Pentacles here. So I do see this person making an offer to you at some point. They are going to reach out, Capricorn. They're at least going to want to talk to you at some point, this past person, but a lot of you, they could try to correct their mistakes. A lot of you, this person's going to come to you and say, I had a realization that I had flawed logic. This is for some of you. The first thing that I'm sensing, the Queen of Swords in reverse would be usually they're not going to change anything, but it's right next to the Hermit, Capricorn, and the way that the cards are laid out are extremely important with tarot. And I feel like there's something here about this person right now, or in the future, they're going to learn why it didn't work out with you, and they're going to want to share that good news with you. Some of you, they're not going to want to get back to you with you in an intimate way. They're just going to want to be like, hey, I didn't see it before. I see it now. I wish you well. And that's really what I feel. I feel like some of this person is really going to own up to their own flawed logic, or the Queen of Swords in reverse. Like they're very much in their head, they're very much focused on conflict, they're very much so boundaries but wrong, or like being cold. They're going to come forward and be like, I was cold. But for others of you though, Capricorn, with this in the actions that they plan on taking towards you, there could be this person feels like a little bit desperate, and they feel so lonely with that. Like without you, they feel lost. Like, and so that's why it's almost like for others of you, it's a desperate offer. You know, for others of you, Capricorn, if the first thing wasn't for you, some of you it could be simultaneous, but it's really two different camps is what I'm mainly sensing. For those of you in the second camp, then there's something about this person feeling incomplete without you, and you know, I gotta stay high all the time just to keep you off my mind. Ooh, a lot of you, that's what this person is doing right now, and so they're gonna reach out. But I feel like, I don't know, I mean, depending on So now let's go, Capricorn, to the advice from Spirit to you. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of yeah, this person is just, the Spirit is saying that this person right now is in page energy, and it's not worth your time. You have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords, and you also have the Five of Cups. So this is about definitely intuitively putting up a boundary and not even considering a page. You know, if a page is going to come out, you know, this person's in a page energy or Queen of Swords in reverse, and they're seeing you as the Empress. You also have the Five of Cups, which has to do with sadness. This person could have a secret addiction that you don't know about. And it's funny that I started singing that song, and I feel like the advice, Capricorn, is this person is not interested in doing the dirty work. The Page of Pentacles is like the guppy. All right, we're out on the ocean. You're on the mystic ship. You're a page on my boat. And I'm like, hey, I don't know how deep the water is. I don't want to drop this anchor that is shiny because I'm a Capricorn moon and I value material things more than human life. And that's a joke. And it is. And it's not. It is. And so you're on my boat and you're a page, and I'm like, go be the guppy. Go swim to the bottom of the ocean to figure out how deep it is for me, please. And I don't even know how I got into this rant. It may bring up something for you that was meant to, Capricorn, but there's definitely something about this person is not willing to jump off the boat and see how deep it is. Even though they're trying, like the actions that they plan on taking to the Hermit, I feel like the actions that they plan on taking towards you, Capricorn, is saying, I had a moment of realization, and now I would like to offer myself to you again. But their moment of realization is like, I am sick of being lonely, or if for some of you they have a lot going on, you know, they could have a lot going on. They're just running around the world. Like there's something about, it's not good. All right. It's not. This advice is page energy, sad energy, no energy. Your opportunity is the Justice card, and this is about, once again, bringing balance to the realm of thought, but also law and order. This is to do, I feel like there's something about karma in your opportunity. You know what I mean? Like you could have really wanted to be with this person. They chose to disconnect from you, and now you're just like in an upward spiral. I feel like you're in an upward spiral energy. This person views you that you're in an upward spiral. The Empress, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. And your challenge is the Nine of child's play, Page of Pentacles. This challenge is the Nine of Swords, Capricorn. So listen, this person's a mess, and your challenge is that you're going to try to navigate. You're gonna try to navigate the ocean, but you didn't realize this person brought you to the Bermuda Triangle, where literally thousands of boats and planes go missing over time. So this person, you're gonna try. If you try to save a drowning person, you're gonna drown along with them, because this person's in the Bermuda Triangle. They could have negative karma in this life that you would have to help them with, and it's like you have good karma. Or, I mean, not all of you listening will have good karma, but even if you don't have good karma, it doesn't matter, because you have free will. Daddy. And so I don't even know how I'm still Capricorn. I'm sorry, I forgot to shuffle the Hidden Truth Oracle, so now I'm gonna get this person. What is this past person, Capricorn? What is their hidden truth about you? What is their hidden truth about you? Let's see. Pull the energy with me. So because time is an illusion, as you're on the other side of that screen, you'd be like, I allow this message to come through. I allow this message to come through. And whoever has the most strong message, if I allow it to come through, it will be your reading more. No, because I'm tapping in. You see, people are saying, Capricorn, how does this reading resonate with everyone? How is it possible that this reading can resonate? Because it's the spirit. It's the spirit. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am tuning into the Capricorn collective for this is the spirit. People are like, how does it all match up? Because I'm picking up on the spirit. Because listen, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness in high places. Listen, it's the spirit. Yeah. All right, and so now let's get this person's, and so that's why like Jezebel spirits, multiple people, but he who, okay, I'm sorry, Capricorn. What is this person's hidden truth about you? They could also view you as someone who's just like abundantly traveling the world, the Empress to the Eight of Wands. Like this past person is like, how do they do that? Or like, why are you so abundant and I'm not? So the first one is just being near you is intoxicating. So this person definitely, once again, the Empress energy. And then you have, I wish I could share my good news with you. But to be honest, I don't know what, I feel like their good news is like, I read a blog post that completely changed my perspective, man. There's level to this game, young boy. Sucker face. Now let's clarify. I'm sorry, Capricorn. I'm not actually. All right, now let's clarify. Let's clarify why, Capricorn, the Empress is here and how they see you, first of all. The Empress, in their view of you, is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Six of Pentacles. So this person definitely views you as, like, very solid. Could be a projection. But no, they view you as someone who's solidly, I slowly improved. I never lose. I'm too smart. I should have went to Harvard. You know, this person views you as someone who could have come out the gutter. Or, like, this person views you as someone who just, like, you did the dirty work to get where you are now. Like, this person knows you're a hard worker, and you also have the Tower to the Six of Swords here. So this person, I feel like they view you as someone who knew their worth. You knew your worth, and so you walked away. And that's why this person is so like, and like I was literally watching like a TikTok video about like this guy on the street that interviewed these people, and like he would walk up to girls and be like, what's the most attractive thing that you find in a person? Like, or what's the most attractive thing that you find in a man? And the girl was like, oh, when he doesn't like me. When he just doesn't want me, I'm the most attracted to it. And that's a primary law of human psychology that's occurring now, that this person's more attracted to you because you just know your worth and you moved on and you weren't putting up with BS. And so you can make an enemy out of that and be like, wow, autistic mystic is so Machiavelli. Billie Jean, huh? Christian Dior. We hitting all the stores. All right. Let's continue. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead, Capricorn. Let's look at that Queen of Swords in reverse in terms of because that could be subversive boundary setting. That could be them trying to get you to chase them. You know, Queen of Swords in reverse, Hermit. They could be trying to, okay, for a lot of you as well, if the first part of this didn't resonate completely or for another layer added on top for some of you, the actions that they plan on taking, Queen of Swords in reverse, Hermit, Ace of Pentacles, they are going to retreat hoping that you are going to feel the gap between them and their silence. Like a lot of you, they're going to just ghost, but deep down they're really hoping, or they're really planning of it takes long enough, I'll reach out, but I'm going to wait it out. You know what I mean? Like there's something here, Capricorn, about this person. It's like setting a boundary in the wrong way. I'm not going to reach out to them just so that they do. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay? Not Queen of Swords upright. I'm not going to talk to you because I don't want to talk to you and I have better things going on. No, I'm not going to talk to you because I hope that you feel my absence. And that's one of the laws of power. I mean, absence increases honor and respect, but not when you're actually a little page, though. You know what I'm saying? Layers. And so, okay, let's continue. I didn't even clarify it yet. Sorry. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse, Capricorn? Here. And no. I had too much coffee today, I'm sorry. Trenta. Shouldn't be drinking that mulled coffee, folks. Shouldn't be drinking that mulled coffee, organic only. But the Queen of Swords in reverse is clarified by, and some you're saying, well, you weren't even talking about how do you know that's the right clarification? Because I know things that you don't know, okay? And what I'm saying here, and some of you don't like that. Here's the thing. The Queen of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Nine of Wands upright and also the Nine of Cups, and the number 9 is here twice, which is interesting, all about independence in some sort of way of completion. But I feel like Capricorn, this person, the actions they plan on taking to her is being independent, but from a wounded way. You know what I mean? I'm going to set a boundary. Once again, if it's for the first storyline, it's this. I'm going to rationalize my way out of my pain. The Nine of Wands has to do with unfinished business and wounding. Queen of Swords in reverse. I'm going to say that I read this blog post. I read this blog post that magically shifted me out of 20 years of trauma. No, you didn't, Wanda. God. No, you didn't. All right. And so I'm done. We're moving on to the new person. Hello, Capricorn. Okay, so now we're going to go into the connection between you and your new/current person. First thing we're going to do is look at how your new/current person is viewing you. What are their thoughts, feelings, opinions, and overall view of you at this time as a person? Let's go ahead and see. First of all, we have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords here. And so there's definitely something about, first of all, I'm getting that you inspire this person. This person thinks that you're someone who's very much interested in healing and stability at this time in your life. You know, even if you're coming out of something chaotic, Capricorn, like they can see the improvement here for sure. And there's something about this new/current person views you, whether or not this is true is a different story. The way that this person views you and feels about you is that you're someone who is healing through the relationship with them. First of all, you know what I mean? Like there's something about this person being in your life that raises you up to a new level. And like they're inspired by you, but they know that you're also inspired by them for sure. But there's also this thing about, especially for those of you who are already in a committed thing with them, but even if it's new, there's something about and I don't know if this is just a projection of what they would want, or for some of you, it's absolutely true. They view you as healing the impulsive need to be into a new relationship as if a relationship is going to make you any happier. You know, like wherever you go, there you are. If you don't have your stuff together and you get into a relationship, maybe it will feel good, but it will be a distraction from what you really have to do in your mission. And I feel like this person views you, Capricorn, intuitively. This new/current person is they are viewing you as healing the urge to constantly find yourself through new, maybe like lustful, someone who like maybe you want to run around and have, intimate things with a lot of people, but then it kind of like leaves you empty. They view you as healing that, or they view you as someone who is actually the love that this new person feels that what they're giving to you has healed you, whether it's true or not. I feel like for a lot of you it is. You also have the Page of Swords though. And I feel like they view you as someone who's very curious, someone who's getting, it's not really coming through as more of a stalker energy, because the Page of Swords is getting information about the Four of Swords here. So there's something here, Capricorn, this new/current person views you as like, it's very inspiring how dedicated you are to your healing journey. I'm getting that right now. And that's why they love you. Like there is a mutual potential upward spiral that a lot of you have. Now here's the problem with this reading, is that I don't know how to say this, so it will come up when it needs to. Let's keep going. It will come up. The actions, now this is the actions that this new/current person plans on taking towards you, Capricorn. It's really interesting. You have the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. So on the one hand, I do think they want a They want a happily ever after with you in whatever way that makes sense for you. They want to be in your life for a long time. The actions that they plan on taking towards you, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups is about happily ever after on the emotional level. So this person wants to be connected to you. They want to feel like you belong to them, you belong to each other in some sort of really romantic, connected way. But there's something about the speed at which this is going will start to bother them if it hasn't already. You have the Knight of Pentacles, which is about slow-moving, solid energy, but then you have the Five of Swords here. And I feel like, Capricorn, whether you're in a relationship right now, there's something about taking it to the next level, or even if you're just meeting this person, even if you know who this person is, this is your person, you know it. There's something about it's going to go great at first, or for some of you, it's been going great at first, but there's going to be this person could be mad at you for going slow, and it doesn't necessarily have to be slow when it comes to you committing yourself to them, but for most of you it is. It's like they want to take it to the next level, and we're like, you're kind of like vague. I feel like this person needs like writing, or like they want something that they can like touch with their hands, and you might be like, well, I'm just kind of healing, and I really like where we're at, so let's not like rush it. But there's something about this person could secretly want to rush things with you, and if you don't, and I feel like they're going to be really cool until they're not. That's the one thing about this reading, Capricorn, is that this person, I do feel like they have a side that a lot of you don't know yet. Okay? Did you know that? And so you need to be aware of that. They want to go fast with you, even if they're trying to act like they don't. Like an ultimatum, like I need an ultimatum here. We need, And then your advice, I can go. You have the Tower, the Page of Wands, and also the Fool here in your advice, Capricorn. So on the one hand, I feel like this is you letting go of a foundation and entering into a fun journey with this person. You could this relationship could really blow up your past foundation and enter you into a totally new portal of your life. However, there's also something here about this person could be foolishly willing to throw it all away at the wrong moment if there's not some sort of agreement that's made, or there's not some sort of advancement to the next level, inching closer to the Ten of Cups frequency. There's something about this person could have an immature blow up, and maybe this is something that you can recover through. We're just humans, we make mistakes, and so maybe there's just the actions that they plan on taking to you. It's not like, all right, well, like they're going to give you an ultimatum and it's just over, but maybe it's like you need to like navigate through this very carefully. But for some of you, there's the Spirit's saying like, it's great now, Capricorn, but when it gets to that next level, go back to this reading, you know what I'm saying? So your opportunity here is the High Priestess, and so this is listening to your own intuition and really letting the mystery unfold is what I would say. What does your intuition say is going to happen with you and this person? Because I feel like a lot of your intuition is saying it's going to be good until it isn't. It's going to be great until there's an ultimatum. It's going to be great until it's not. And that's what I really feel here. So that's a very complicated frequency to navigate because there's so many different variables for different Capricorns. But High Priestess, your opportunity, maybe not revealing everything, maybe being a little bit mysterious, but I feel like that's the opposite of what this person kind of wants, but maybe that's what they're attracted to you for, and it's a mess. And your challenge is the Seven of Wands. And here's the thing. There's nothing about like necessarily breaking up. It could be like a reset where like you and this new person, whether you're with them or it's just developing right now, there's something your challenge is to set healthy boundaries to enter into interdependence instead of codependence or independence. Interdependence. Because there's something about you need to, like as you continue to embark, this person views you as hungry for knowledge and healing, and like this person knows that you're someone who is like constantly updating. Like you're not set, like whatever I have to do to heal tomorrow based on what happens today, I'm going to do. So it's like there's this thing, Capricorn, about setting a boundary, because the Seven of Wands is all about defense. And it's like they want this with you, and I don't know what this person's deal is, but there's definitely something about it could be hard to walk away, and that's kind of the frequency I'm picking up on. It's going to be great until it's not. I'm telling you, Capricorn. I'm telling you. So now let's go ahead and get the Hidden Truth Oracle about this new/current person. What is this person's hidden truth about you? The first is, I love you unconditionally. The second is, you speak to me through music. And that really speaks to me to the inspiration part of it. They view you as the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Swords. You're someone who's always trying to amplify your emotions to the next level. And you speak to me through music, very dreamy energy. And you also have I Can't Stop Thinking About You. I can't stop thinking about you. And I feel like it's more like, whether this is just starting or you've already been in it for a while, Capricorn, it's like they can't stop thinking about the next level. They can't stop thinking about the next level. They're not really that present. They are present, but they're not completely present to the relationship of like, listen, we are alien hybrid monkeys on a spinning rock in space coming together for a short period of time. And that it's not a permission slip to just be reckless, but it is a permission slip to say maybe we don't know the exact written rules as much as we think that we do. And what those written rules can lead to unconsciousness when they're not followed through with. And I feel like this person and you are going to run into something, Capricorn, that makes this relationship more complicated than it has to be due to expectations. And this doesn't have to be negative. We need expectations. You know, sometimes it's not worth it unless that's there. People need security. People need, and that's fine if you're fine with it. And that's really the big question that I would say to you, because your opportunity is you. The High Priestess is here's the thing about it, especially for the Capricorn ladies out there. Here's what I'll say. The High Priestess, in my opinion, is above the Empress because she don't need no man. And it's not to say that you're better than someone if you don't need a man, but the High Priestess is more someone who's into like magic and like very like on their own. Like they could be with a man and they could not be, you know. It's like so it's a very independent mystical energy that may be your opportunity, and maybe this person wants you to be like what's a good example of this? I don't know. What's like the grandma from Napoleon Dynamite? God damn, Napoleon, make yourself a damn quesadilla, but at least we're connected in this house. God damn it, Uncle Rico's gonna drive you to town. How much you want to bet I could throw these tarot cards over the mountains? All right. Man, 1982. All right. Let's go ahead and start clarifying this reading for you, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and clarify why the Seven of Wands is your challenge. You know, like why is it difficult for you to put up a boundary, or what's the difficulty with defense? The challenge could also be to fight for this relationship as well, because the Seven of Wands is someone who's willing to fight for what they believe in. The Seven of Wands is also someone who's willing to fight for something that they believe in. Your challenge could be to defend this relationship, because maybe it's something to where you're so focused on your healing and like that's the top priority. But I feel like if you don't I feel like this person wants you to prioritize this relationship, Capricorn. And there is something that it's like it might really be worth it for you to prioritize it and to fight for it. But it might be challenging for you because your opportunity is the High Priestess. And so you're like, okay, well, what am I gaining? What am I losing from prioritizing this? I feel like you do have a lot to gain, but I do think that you need to be aware of these frequencies. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to read your energy. Just give me 6 weeks. I got him. All right, I'm sorry. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands and your challenge with this situation, this relationship. Your work. There's something about your work, Capricorn. How did this not come up yet? It's because I'm not Capricorn. There's something to do with potentially your career or your productivity. It's hard to balance that with this person, because then that could be what this is about as well, is like this person wants to prioritize you. But if you have a dream to be, I'm going to be the greatest ever at X, Y, or Z, if you're going to be the greatest ever, if you're going to be the GOAT, which you are a GOAT, okay? If you're going to be the GOAT, just go watch The Last Dance. Just go watch what happened to Michael Jordan in The Last Dance. Okay? People who achieve a high level of success, you have to be a little bit gone to it. You have to be, you have to be so dedicated that everything fades out. Maybe it's for a period of time in this, but I feel like it's going to be difficult for you to find the proper balance between focusing on your dreams and like unless your dream is to have a family and to just like be with this person, then you're good. But for those of you that have work priorities, you know, this might be the thing that makes you lose that championship match. And see, this is the thing that people want to look at it lovey-dovey all day. Oh, we're in a relationship. What are you talking about, Mystic? Oh, I didn't lose because of that. I lost because of this. No. I can see timelines. And I see that you are potentially not going to reach the pinnacle of whatever you want to reach because of the distraction here. And it's not that it's a distraction. It's just in every action that you take, there's an opposite and equal reaction in this universe. We're living in polarity. You can't choose this without having a consequence over here. So, like, this is something that I think you need to figure out. And the Seven of Wands as well. Same thing I've been saying. The Hermit, the Queen of Swords, and the Magician. This is to do with your potential. This is to do with boundaries. And this is to do with really thinking deeply about it. So your challenge is, like, pick your poison here. Because even if you decide to not prioritize this relationship and run the risk of losing it, it doesn't mean that you're going to be. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to win the championship match anyway. It doesn't anyway. But I'm just letting you know all these things are existing now. And you're saying I'm overcomplicating it, but I'm saying that I'm tapped into a different level of perception that does not invalidate your own. That all of our perceptions together create the experience of objective reality. Is it word salad or not? High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess your opportunity? Layers. The first card that came out, High Priestess, and your opportunity is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles here. So there's definitely something about using your intuition when it comes to your legacy. I feel like this person, for a lot of you, is meant to be part of your legacy, but you just need to find that balance. You also have the Ace of Wands, the Justice card, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles here. So yeah, like this is. I feel like this person's gonna continually inspire you as well, and I feel like I kind of give it like a pessimistic view sometimes when I'm doing tarot, just to make sure, you know. But I feel like there's something here about this person really can inspire you to tap into your legacy, but it's just gonna come with a few speed bumps is all I'm really trying to say, Capricorn. So I don't know. Let's get that action. You know what I mean? Let's look at why the Five of Swords is facing the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm telling you, there's something reckless. It's all good until it's not. I'm telling you right now, like all right. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Knight. Yeah, this could be something that they. You know what? I'm not going to go there with you. I'm not going to put that out there into the ether. And I will say, you know, there is a big price for doing these tarot readings. You know, some people open up their readings and there's like, this reading is absolutely free. No, it's not free, you idiot. Because when you listen to a tarot reading, the information will sit in your subconscious whether you want it to or not. So there's a price to pay. This is a drug. It's a drug that, just like Hemingway can write the best poem of all time, you can use this information to make the changes. You can use this information to completely dominate other people who have no awareness of this, and it's a cheat code that I'm giving you. But it's like, once again, it's the dual sword here. So this is a dangerous game we're playing here. I ain't on some Aleister Crowley crap where I'm going to go too far off the board and my life's going to get messed up. But what I'm saying is, tarot, you better be careful with this information, okay? You better take it with a grain of salt. You better remain that you have free will. You better understand that there are an infinite amount of parallel realities that exist, and that when I'm doing a reading like this, it is not boxing you in. Any moment, any change is total change. When you change one thing, look, I go like this, now the whole rest of my day is going to be different. You can change anything at any time, but I'm reading the most dominant timelines, and whether you want to believe it or not, if you're here, it sits in your subconscious. So there is a price to be paid for tarot. And I just think that's the responsible thing, is for me as a reader to let you know that. Because this is only my first... never mind. All right. Yeah, the Five of Swords is clarified by the Sun and the Five of Wands here, Capricorn. So there could be something about competition, or this person could have a real split in their personality, or they could have a real dark side when it comes to competing with other people. But there's definitely something here about you slowly training yourself to become the person that this person would need, that they're impatient. You know, you could actually be doing your very best to like do everything, like have your work, have this, have your work, have this relationship too, but it's just not fast enough for them, and maybe it's just a timing thing. But I feel like this person's going to still stick around. I feel like this person's still going to stick around, and I think that they would be smart to do that with you, Capricorn. I think that you are a goat, but you might have some issues as well, of course. Now, let's just clarify your advice. Let's clarify what the Tower is in your advice. What is this about a foundation being blown up in your advice? Tower is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Star, and the Queen of Cups here. So first and foremost, Capricorn, I really do feel like there's something that can be overcome in this relationship. There's unconditional love here. So whatever happens between you and this person with the Tower, and the whole thing about setting boundaries, this person's inspired by you. You're inspired by this person. You're a better person as a result of this. I'm getting emotional. You are a better person. Your entire being, their being, is upgraded as a result of you being together. And the Tower here in your advice is the Queen of Cups, unconditional love, the Star, regeneration, and also the Three of Swords is pain. And for most of you out there, I feel like it's about moving through the speed bumps without letting it go off the rails to be gone completely. But for others of you, it's definitely about not letting past breakups and whatever happened to you with your ex, or whatever happened to your parents. If you don't have an ex, then I don't have an ex. Well, what happened with your parents? Oh, well, I don't have parents. Well, what happened with your generational trauma? If you don't know, look it up. Or come to me, okay? But here's the thing. This is something worth it's worth it. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading, Capricorn. I genuinely hope that this helped you, and I'll talk to you in the next reading. Peace.